Whenever I feel tired, I automatically want to go to sleep. It's a normal part of life. But surprisingly enough, scientists who study sleep and who studied the process of dreaming have not come to any definitive, conclusive reason as to why we sleep in the first place, which I find to be kind of odd. But as I think about my own dreams, each morning when I wake up and recall what I had dreamed the night before, I've kind of come to my own conclusion as to why we sleep and why we dream. I believe that one of the reasons why we dream is to wake up each morning and teach us a deeper nature of reality itself. I think that dreaming is maybe the universe's way of helping us to wake up to a higher reality. For example, last night, I had a very vivid dream. In my dream, there was this lady, very attractive, I might add, and for some reason, she told me she had to kill me. I don't remember exactly why, but she was very aggressive. She chased me around for what seemed like hours in my dream. I hid in warehouses, I hid in buildings, I remember running through forests, and everywhere I turned, there she was popping up again. It was almost like she was superhuman. She told me that she had to kill me, and of course I felt afraid. And in my dream, actually, she did. In my dream, she stabbed me with a knife, and I'll tell you, in my dream, I actually felt it. I felt like I had been stabbed in the back with a knife. I was afraid. I was very upset. And as soon as it happened, I jolted awake, slightly breathless. I sat up in bed, and for a few minutes I was angry. I was angry at this woman who had killed me. I was still angry, trying to figure out whether I could have gotten away or what I could have done to hurt her. And then I began to realize how silly I've been. This was only a dream. But I felt like I was a victim. I felt like there was some person that I had encountered in a real world. My dream felt real. There was no point in my dream when I questioned reality. I never questioned what was happening. The dream felt just as real as this life. And this person that I had created with my own mind, she hurt me. Well, actually, she killed me. Well, she didn't really, did she? Because I woke up. But the reason I'm telling you about this dream is because I sometimes wonder if we are victims. I know that there's some horrible things that go on in this world, and I'm not trying to make light of them at all. I'm just trying to understand them according to my own experience with my dream. I felt very much like a victim in my dream. I felt the pain of being killed, yet I woke up and everything was okay. And you know, when you're dreaming, you don't know you're dreaming. And in fact, you don't, in your dream, usually even recall the everyday environment of your waking world. It's almost like a world created within your mind, a world unto itself. And this person who had killed me, she was my attacker and I was the victim, but yet it was all happening in my mind. In reality, there was no victim. There was no attacker. It was just me. It was a part of my subconscious self that was very real. A part of my subconscious self that I had projected outward into a false reality, a false environment that felt outside of myself. But none of it really was outside of myself. It was all in my mind. None of it was outside of me. Yet I perceived my attacker as outside of me. I perceived the buildings that I hid in as outside of me. I felt her grab me several times, very real. But was it? I felt angry when I had been killed. But had I been killed? I know these seem like maybe very existential questions, but I wonder if one of the reasons why we dream is to help us to understand the deeper nature of the reality with which we experience every day. I've said this before, but every time I ponder my own dreams, I begin to realize the wisdom in the song that children sing when they tell us life is but a dream.